Oh boy, you guys, where do we begin with tonight's show? Tonight's show is going to be an interesting one, you guys. Oh boy. Before we get started, I'm going to try to stay as positive as I can. I'm going to stay as optimistic as I possibly can. And what's going to help me do that is a special gift from a good friend of mine who was generous enough to send this to me. This is, I hope I'm not butchering this name, El Segundo Brewing Company, Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager. Because tonight is just one of those nights where you need to crack open a cold one. And if you don't drink beer, you need to just eat or drink something that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel relaxed. Shout out to Chris real quick, who says that, what's up, geeks? Sitting up to watch you at 4:30. I am in Europe. Chris, cheers to you, brother. Thanks for doing that, man. You're a real one. This is going to be an interesting live show, you guys. So we're going to crack open this cold one. Once again, my guy, DJ Ocho, was nice enough to send this to me. He's going to be joining us a little bit later. But yeah, this is some cool beer. It's a cool can. There's a cool little message right there. I'll let you guys read that. Stone Cold Steve Austin. See, it's like a signed can in a way. And yeah, this is pretty awesome, man. Excited to try this. And it's just one of those nights where you need to open a cold one. We got lots to talk about. And before we really dive into it, guys, just so you know, I'm not really going to be like super analytical with this game. I'm not going to be really breaking down the X's and O's. We're going to be going over the stats, talking about a couple other things. But we're obviously going to start with the breaking news. So let's go ahead, crack this open, and let's talk about everything, you guys. This is nuts. So sorry, guys. I got my microphone over here. I hope I didn't just hit my mic. So we're going to crack this bad boy open. Ugh. There we go. No party fouls today, y'all. So let's go ahead and try this real quick. I'm going to bring on my guy, DJ Ocho, so he can react with us.
Hold on, dude. I got us in the background right there because I wanted to see this countdown and this little intro we did. And then I'm like, all right, I got mine ready. You got yours. Let me crack mine.
Crack it open. Crack it open.
So you did butcher the name.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
El Segundo.
Yeah, I totally butchered that.
Yeah, so it's the Stone Cold beer. It's so here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's try this. Oh my God.
Right?
Wow.
And we're not plugging anything here. We're just right.
Well, in the rare chance that anybody's watching, please sponsor me because I will drink this every show.
Look at you.
Wow.
Doesn't it go down just smooth?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Smooth.
I'm buying that.
I told you had three more. I've sent you 4 total.
I got 3 just chilling over here.
Yeah, it has to be super cold. All right, so that's
right. Yeah, you were right. It's got to be like super, super cold. And I did put it in. There's like a middle part of my fridge makes it a little more cold. I should have thrown it in the freezer.
See, so that's what I was telling you. So fridge.
Yep.
About 20 minutes before you're gonna drink it, freezer.
Yep.
And you're good to go.
All right, DJ Ocho. Well, once again, thank you so much for sending that to me. It was very generous of you. You're definitely going to be joining us in a little bit because I want to kind of get some thoughts off my chest and talk about some stuff.
I'll let you do your thing first. I got to do some work stuff here at the same time. So when you're ready to bring me in,
cool, man.
Bring me back in, man.
Thanks again, brother. Cheers, man. Shout out to my guy, DJ Ocho. Sawbuck says, Sons Geek and DJ Ocho drinking the same beer makes it hard to tell who's who. Sawbucks, you're a real one, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys. So before we went live, we're actually still getting like information as this is happening. And I know you guys already saw what happened, but this is just breaking news just now. Before we even really talk about this, Dwayne Rankin of the Arizona Republic is reporting that Kevin Durant is in a boot. It's not a joke. This is happening. This is real. And this sucks. So again, if you guys missed it, Kevin Durant, during pregame warmups, I just realized I still have iMovie open. What the heck am I doing? But anyways, yeah, before the game, Kevin Durant was just warming up, you guys, and slipped, or not even slipped. This one doctor, this one like medical doctor or whatever, uploaded a video, and he made a good point. It was like technically he didn't even really slip. He just was running towards the rim and just his ankle just turned like this. I mean, I got the photos and videos. Like, I uploaded my little panic reaction video, and you guys are watching it right now. Like, look, he's just running. It doesn't appear there's really like any water on the floor, but that tweak of the ankle, man, like, oh my God. And apparently Kevin Durant is now in a boot, and I don't even know what to say. I'm not a doctor. None of you guys are probably doctors out there. It's like, this is, and here's the thing, guys, there's so many thoughts. I saw some people being optimistic about all this, and I do want to shout out a couple special people that calm me down. But there's just so many different thoughts about this, and I'm trying to stay optimistic about it. But it's just terrible, terrible timing. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like everything was going so great for the Phoenix Suns. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to make sure if this presentation looks a little better. You guys can see that tweet, right? So again, like as I'm doing this live show, I'm cracking open this beer and everything. It's like we're getting this information. And another reason that this is such a letdown, another reason that this is such a bummer, that like the gravity of, and I wasn't even there, but like the gravity of the arena, the gravity and the vibe of the fans. The reason that it's so upsetting is just because tonight was supposed to be his Phoenix Suns home debut. And I feel bad for all the fans that spent real money and maybe took their kids and maybe took family members. Maybe Kevin Durant, I guarantee you Kevin Durant had family and friends in the arena tonight. I guarantee it. Like when Chris Paul, when we were playing against the Hornets, he said he had like 300 people there. So I can't imagine how many family and friends KD had in the arena tonight. And that's another reason. It was like Zona Hoops summed it up perfectly. He, like, I'm paraphrasing, but his tweet was like, so we're just like supposed to enjoy this game now. Like, it just, I can't even tell you what happened in the first quarter. You know what I mean? Because I just was so focused on the injury and I was uploading the video and all that. And it was just, I don't know, you guys. I'm hoping and praying for the best. But if you guys are watching the live show, you're looking at the highlights. This is from Kellen Olson. And I think like the Arizona, or the Sporting News uploaded a video, and Dwayne Rankin from the Arizona Republic. I mean, that tweak, it was just like a quick tweak. Now, I don't know the timeline of events, but apparently, according to people in the media, or no, according to fans in the arena, he kept warming up. He like finished his warm-ups. So obviously he was a late scratch, like a healthy scratch, or not healthy, a late scratch. First off, shout out to Iverson Vlogs. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. You didn't have to do that, my man. But he says, well, negative Iverson is here. Geek, we are cooked. And guys, like Vision saying basketball gods don't want us to win. Arizona is cursed for all sports. Sawbuck says a boot might now be serious. A couple years back, I was foolish and ran in my neighborhood in the dark while listening to the Rocky theme. I planted and had to wear a boot for 3 days. It sucks, you guys. And another reason that this is bad. He said it might not be serious. I'm sorry. But another reason that this is bad timing is because our schedule does not get any easier. Now, luckily, there is lots of days off in between tomorrow and the rest of March. Believe it or not, there really is. Here's our schedule. We play the Kings Saturday, so that's 2 days from now. Then 1 day later, we play the Warriors on a back-to-back, and we play the Bucks, the Warriors and the Bucks. That's not going to be easy. And then, it's like every other day we play a game, or every other 2 days. There's a lot of days off in March. But some of these teams, we're looking at the schedule, it's not going to be easy. Like even a young Magic team that plays hard every game, despite their record, they can play. Like there's so many good teams on here, and it's just bad timing. We had 3 games of Kevin Durant. We had 3 awesome games where it just seemed like we were scratching the surface of a KD Phoenix Suns, lineup. I mean, it was like I took some notes. Like Kevin Durant in his 3 games is averaging like 26 on like 69% shooting. And then I read one stat. I think this comes from Bright Side of the Sun. The Suns' 3rd leading scorer since KD joined the lineup is not DeAndre Ayton, not Chris Paul, but Josh Okogie at 12 points, which we're going to talk about Josh Okogie later. Prior to this game, we had won 3 in a row. Now it's 4 in a row. We've won 16 of 21. And it seemed like KD was just getting started. And it just seemed like he was getting better every game. And we saw how incredible he was in that Mavericks game. And I'm sorry, I got to pop this back up real quick. But, and now it's like the vibe. I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive. Shout out to my guy, Michael, because he tweeted me earlier and was like, I actually want to show the tweet too, because this made me feel a lot better in the moment. I tweeted something out. I said something like, I think this is the tweet. Yeah, here we go. I was like, oh, I'm still going live later, but this is a huge bummer. He responded to me with, nah, the vibes are immaculate. Suns look great, and Kevin Durant will be back. That tweet really calmed me down in the moment. So I wanted to shout him out. He's a cool guy too. But I really wanted to give a shout out. And I don't know, I'm trying to stay positive. But what happened, I've never seen that. I have never, and I'm not saying guys have never fallen or slipped on the court during pregame warmups, but I've never seen something like that happen. And look, I understand maybe, for PR reasons, the Suns are probably not going to put out a statement. They're probably not going to investigate or whatever. But damn it, they better do something. Do we need more? What do they call them? Like the guys that go out and wipe the floor or whatever? Do we need more of that? Do we need like a new pregame cleaning the floor? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I'm just trying to stay positive. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I will say this, though. Sometimes injuries look a lot worse, in the moment and in slow-mo. I will say that. Someone made a good point, too. And I mean this with all due respect. You guys know how, like, Stephen Curry early in his career had the bad ankles and all that? Someone made a good point. They were like, maybe KD should start locking up that ankle with like those braces that Steph Curry had on for a long time. I think that was in one of my comments in my video. That's actually a good point. And it just sucks, man. Another reason that this sucks is because Kevin Durant just came back from that injury in his knee. Like, what do we have to do? I don't know, y'all. I'm at a loss for words right now. My brain is all over the place. I need another sip of my beer. We got 50 people in here. Crush that like button, y'all. I wish that we were talking about Kevin Durant in a more positive light, because I made, what I consider a decent little graphic that you can see on the screen right here. I spent like 5 minutes on this. I thought it looks cool. And, I was excited. I was going to talk about Kevin Durant and his stats and everything. I don't know, you guys. I need a sip. Cheers. So I'll try to get to as many comments as I can. Yeah, backcourt highlights sums it up right here. Geek, I couldn't even focus on the game. The KD injury is already haunting me. Exactly. Like, I couldn't focus on the first quarter. I barely focused on the second quarter. There are some things I do want to talk about, though. But after the third quarter, the game was pretty much over. And I was like, whatever. Like, all that matters right now is KD's injury. So let's try to actually focus on this game for just for a little bit. And then we'll get back to everything else. And I'll try to get to everybody's comments. We got my guy DJ Ocho waiting in the wings. We got a decent amount of this beer left too. So it's going to be a great show. Let's try to get positive for a minute, okay? The Phoenix Suns were cooking. Wait, I take that back. Devin Booker was cooking in this game. So let's get a little positive and let's talk about Devin freaking Booker.
Devin Armani Booker.
I don't have a Booker little graphic yet, but I need to get one. But Devin Booker was absolutely incredible tonight, you guys. And I tweeted it out, and I think this tweet sums it up perfectly, you guys. Devin Booker tonight had, let me get the exact numbers. Where did my tweet go? Here we go. 44 points in 27 minutes on 17 for 23 shooting, 6 threes. Devin Booker is a superstar. And I just realized in my tweet, I tweeted out 44 points in 27 minutes, in 28 minutes on 17 for 23 shooting. That's hilarious. But you guys, I think at one point he had like 39 and like it was just the amount of points he was scoring in a short amount of minutes is another reminder that Devin Booker is a superstar. And there was even that, like, I don't know if it was a clip, but he was literally like trying to hide from Monty to not get pulled. And I know that a lot of Suns fans are probably upset because they want to see Book get 50. Heck, he probably even could have gotten 60. Who knows? He did get in a little bit of foul trouble, and we can maybe talk about that later. But it was just the fact that he was getting so many points in a short amount of time. Didn't matter who was on him. The only two people that were stopping Devin Booker tonight were the referees and Monty Williams. And I understand in a season, in the first season ever, where we've seen two players in the same season get 70 plus points, it would have been awesome to see Book get 50 or 60, keep him in there. But I think it was a smart decision by Monty Williams, especially because we already went over the schedule, sort of. We can maybe touch on it more later. But look at our next few games. The Kings are really good this year, you guys. Then we play back-to-back nights, the Warriors and Bucks. As great of a game as Devin Booker had, you definitely want to take him out. This was a game, too, that would have been so great for Kevin Durant to play in because we would have been able to bench him early, too. And who knows what this game would have been probably over by halftime if KD played. Because the Thunder were missing SGA and the other Jalen Williams. Booker was in God mode tonight, says DJ Ocho. Exactly. Yeah, and Sawbuck says it right here. If the game is out of hand, there's no way Booker should keep playing. No need to have another injury. Exactly. Like, why risk that? I know that fans want to see it. They want to be in the building when Booker goes off and explodes for whatever amount of points. But considering what just happened tonight, that was the smartest thing to do. And I'm sure Booker doesn't care. All he cares about is winning. But he was incredible tonight, you guys. There was one play that, and I don't know why I'm like taking this play away. There was one play where I want to say it was third quarter-ish. Maybe, I don't remember when it was, but Devin Booker had Lindy Waters on him. And by the way, that guy was cooking tonight too. I'm not going to lie. I'd never really heard of that guy up until tonight. He had Lindy Waters on him. And he kind of was, Booker was the decoy this time. Booker just kind of waited patiently, was dribbling the ball, and he kind of stepped in a little bit. He dished it to Campaign. Campaign dished it to Terrence Ross, and Terrence Ross drained the quarter in three. I don't know why that play stood out to me, but I was like, damn, dude, Booker was just so locked in tonight. He was just so, it didn't matter. Like, again, it didn't matter who was in front of him. He was going to score. And the amount of time he was doing it in, the amount of points, it was just, it was amazing. Also, you guys, Devin Booker is the first player. Let me repeat this. I kind of want to repeat this a couple times because it's important. Devin Booker is the first player in Suns franchise history. Think of all the great scores the Suns have ever had. They're on my wall back here. Check them out. He's the first player in Suns franchise history to record 4 straight 35-plus point games. That's amazing. Now, I don't know if these are like the official stats, but I saw someone tweet out like Devin Booker in his last 4 games, 38 points per game, 6.8 assists, 4.8 rebounds, 1 block, 60% shooting from both the field and 3, and the Suns are 4-0. Devin Booker just won Player of the Week. He's just, he's incredible. And I think we need to play his drop again because, damn it, he was amazing tonight and he cannot be stopped.
Devin Booker.
So we're going to keep going down the list real quick. And then I do just want to read some stats too. And then we'll kind of move on here. Suns shot 50% tonight. I've said this a million times, you guys. I don't care if you're the best team in the league or you're the worst team in the league. If you shoot over 50% in a game, you're probably going to win. It's that simple. The Suns had 23s tonight. 23s on 43 attempts. That's amazing, you guys. We haven't had that in what feels like a long time. Real quick, you guys, I'm just double checking to see what the media says or what they're saying. Okay, so really no update besides what Monty Williams and all of them are saying. But anyways, let's get back to the stats. Now, again, we'll talk about the Thunder not too long, but they definitely had some moments. There was a little bit of a scare maybe in the second quarter when they had 31 points. Offensively, they were pretty decent tonight. Not really in terms of shooting percentage, but that Lindy Water guy was cooking. That Lindy Water guy was cooking. But here's the thing. They obviously had no SGA. They didn't have the other Jalen Williams. When 2 of your bench guys are your leading scorers, that just goes to show that you just had a rough night. It was just one of those nights for the Thunder. And this team can play. And we're going to see them 2 more times by the end of the season. So I just kind of wanted to give them a decent amount of credit while I can. But it just was not their night. And I think they might have played like last night or something. Or they had like a back-to-back after this game. Terrence Mann had 14 points, by the way. But their starting lineups, maybe besides Josh Giddey, who had 10, 7, and 5, didn't really do too much tonight. Let's keep going down the list. Suns crushed the Thunder in the rebounding battle, 54-37. We had 14 offensive rebounds. That's huge. We had 31 assists. And we had 44 points in the paint. Our biggest lead at one point was 36. Suns win 132-101. Just wanted to get those numbers out of the way real quick. There's another player I want to talk about, and his stats may not blow you away necessarily. First off, Terrence Ross was absolutely cooking. He had 24 points. He had 6 threes. That's amazing because Devin Booker had 6 threes tonight. Terrence Ross does need to be a little more consistent, but this is a big reason that we got him off the buyout market. Shout out to Matt Ishbia and Monty Williams, by the way, who are big contributors in that. They were the ones that pretty much convinced him to join the team based off his role. But is Terrence Ross going to help us Is Terrence Ross going to help win us some playoff games? Probably. If he can do what he did tonight, and I keep using this word, decoy. Can he be a decoy for us? Can he be that guy that is standing in the corner when Booker is dishing the ball to KD and KD drives in and kicks it out to him? Absolutely. Because he is streaky. Like when Terrence Ross has it going, he's got it going. We saw that tonight. And he can do a lot of different things out there, you guys. He just needs to be a little more consistent. And we all know, I mean, every player has their flaws. He needs to be better on the defensive end. In fact, the Suns in general need to be better on the defensive end, especially on closing out threes. But he was great tonight. I mean, I don't remember the last time 2 Suns players had 6 made threes. Terrence Ross was great. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. But another player I want to talk about, Josh Okogie. Now, again, statistically, not going to blow you away. He only played 21 minutes tonight, which I think he deserves a nice break, by the way. He's been playing great. He only had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. But there was a couple moments that just surprised me. He had a block where he literally came out of nowhere. It was just a lot of different plays where he just didn't give up. He had that one sequence where I forgot who shot the ball, but it flung up in the air and he just kept tipping the ball and he retrieved the ball. And then DeAndre Ayton was basically near the free throw line and he got it to DeAndre Ayton and Ayton just flipped it up and in. He just never gave up on the plays. And then I read a tweet from, I think his name's Brett Usher. He said, Okogie is a lot better than I realized. He was kind of an under the radar signing last summer, but he's turned into a really valuable piece for this team. Complements the main guys perfectly with his energy, physicality, and defense. That's just a great summary of Josh Okogie. But outside of that, offensively, he's really been playing well and he's actually making his threes. He's taking and making his threes. So he's been great. I just wanted to give credit where credit's due right there. So now that I can take a breath, I think what we'll do now, you guys, is we'll probably bring in my guy DJ Ocho. I can finish this beer and everything. We'll get his thoughts. We'll try to answer some questions. We'll try to get some good comments and everything. But yeah, I think that's really it. Again, this isn't like a huge analyze post-game live show. If that's what you're looking for, this isn't it. Because really the big story is Kevin Durant, who apparently, if you're just tuning in, is in a boot. So that sucks. By the way, you guys, I do want to show you this. Now, I only spent like 5 minutes on this. Actually, I'll play it for you. I updated the Kevin Durant intro, or the Kevin Durant drop, I should say. But it kind of feels weird to play it now that he's hurt. But I'll play it for. Do I even have it in here? I thought I had it in here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you guys, so we're gonna bring on my guy DJ Ocho here, and we're gonna keep talking. DJ Ocho, what's going on, man?
Am I worried about Kevin Durant's injury? just like E40. Nope. And it's exactly what Chris Paul said too. Are you worried? Nope. Nope. He's fine. Dude, it's not a bad thing to wear a boot. It really isn't. Like when I broke my ankle in high school, there would be games after, like once I got healed and everything, be games when like, all right, dude, my ankle's sore. Let me put it in a boot just so you don't move it, from that position at 90-degree angle so it heals. So he'll be fine. Relax. I mean, he'll be fine. The game was, we all knew it was going to be, It's the Thunder.
The vibes are immaculate. Suns look great. Durant will be back.
Yeah, he's fine, dude. Right there. He'll be fine. It's not a big deal. Stop overreacting like LeBron. Enjoy the beer.
It's so good, man. Like I
told you, it's just smooth. Yeah, today's game was kind of like, I started watching it on my iPad, got home, watched it, and then I had to go back to work to pick up some stuff that I left that I needed. And I listened to it on the radio through my phone because I'm in Nevada. And so It was a Kogi was going off though. That guy's playing like lights out. Like I've never seen any bench guy, and I'm not saying it in a bad way that he's a bench guy. He's playing lights out, dude. Like the guy's playing like
Great, man.
he's playing like there's no tomorrow for him, which I think there is a tomorrow, but he's just playing like that, which is great. You want somebody like that. Terrence Ross and somebody said in a comment that Terrence Ross and Chris Paul both scored well.
I forgot to talk about Chris Paul, but
yeah, Chris Paul and Terrence Ross are going off while Booker was out, and that it all is fine. This was just a game. Yeah, everybody wanted to go see KD. Everybody, even my sister, because I've told you she's a KD fan. I'm like, hey, he sprained his ankle, and she's like, he'll be fine. I'm not gonna watch the game. I'm like, okay, well, there goes that. So
I do feel a little bad for the fans that like spent like
yeah.
real
So while you had me backstage, I took a screenshot. But my buddy from elementary school that I'm still friends with, he went to the game and he posted this. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's supposed to say Kevin Durant should be right there where he drew the yeah. So I was, yeah, you spent all this money to go see him and he gets in. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, things happen. So
that's what I was trying to say. Like, I've never actually seen that happen, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that it's never not happened. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, not in basketball, but in football and in other sports, when you're warming up, you can get hurt even by throwing a ball, by doing a little movement, and you're like, oh, dude, that didn't feel right. Hey, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to sit out.
Yep.
I'd rather have him sit out than try to play with a sprained ankle for sit him out. When's our next game against Sacramento?
Yeah, Sacramento on Saturday.
And Sacramento's in third place. They're in third place.
I think they're actually in second.
Okay, so they're a legit team this year.
Yeah.
Like no one expected the Kings to be legit.
They're good, man. I'm telling you, all you Suns fans now, they are good.
So my thing is, sit Kevin Durant out for the next game. Do we want to see him play at home? Of course. Go back to the schedule fast.
Yeah.
Sit him out. Sit him out for this thing, the Saturday game, unless he's fine. Then play him. I would save him for that Golden State game and then that Milwaukee game. That's what I would save him for.
Yeah.
So that's just me. Orlando's a throwaway game. Oklahoma's a throwaway game. LA's a throwaway game for sure. No, I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like I'm sorry. I mean, as much as I hate the Lakers, I mean they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
Preach.
So,
I mean, I just feel like it's going to be a day-to-day thing because clearly, I mean,
he'll be fine, dude. He'll be. I'm sure they iced it in the back, and I'm pretty sure they shot him up with something. He's in a boot. He'll go home. He'll take the boot off. He'll chill. He'll go to the facility tomorrow. They'll probably do ultrasound. I don't know if you've heard of ultrasound therapy.
I think so.
So it's like this little thing. I'll use my other mic as an example, but literally it's just a thing where they put gel on let's say my forearm, right? And they just do this, and it's supposed to like break up the scar tissue. So I'm pretty sure that's what they'll do tomorrow. He'll probably run. They'll wait for the cameras to be out of the facility.
Oh yeah. They don't ever show any of that.
Yeah. So hey, can you run? You're fine. Okay, cool, whatever. But we're gonna rest you. If I was Monty, I'd be like, hey, we're going to rest you. We're going to play you at Golden State. And I'm sure even maybe, dude, this is all a ploy to just have him relax till we go to Golden State. So you just demolish them. So I don't know.
This is just, I don't know how long he's going to be out, but this is just a prime example of what they call a freak accident.
Dude, he's
whether there was water on the floor, whether he just rolled the ankle, tweaked the ankle, whatever medical profession word you want to use.
So look, I'll put it to you this way. This happened to me like probably a year and a half ago. I don't remember when. My buddy was in town, and I'm like, oh shoot, I left something back in my car. Let me go grab it. As I was literally walking, I rolled my ankle just like he did. And I kept walking. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. You know, it hurt a little bit. Dude, the
I'm good. Everything's fine.
the next day, that freaking ankle was bruised, but it didn't hurt. I could run, I could walk, I
But
could
it's
do everything.
bruised.
It was just bruised, but I was fine. And luckily, I have an ankle brace, so I just put it on and I just wore the ankle brace for protection. So who knows, man? I mean, he might wear I personally, when I play basketball, I always play wearing ankle braces just to be safe.
Yep.
Just
Like I said, someone in my comment section brought that up, and that was a good thought. And if I know KD like I want to believe I do, he's going to do all that he can to get back as soon as possible, even if it is wearing those ankle braces and all that.
Be fine.
And look, man, I don't want to spend too much time talking about injuries and all that, but you know of my shoulder injuries. The second one happened. I was just sleeping like this, and it just freak accident, man.
You remember my back injuries?
Yeah. Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. Literally, I'm getting up. Oh shoot, dude! All right, I'm done.
Matt Peterson on Twitter was a great follow, by the way. Big time Suns fan. And I forgot what the full story was, but he said something like Kevin Johnson, I think, tried to pick up Barkley or Oliver Miller and hurt his back. I was like, I forgot about that. Like,
dude,
I think there was another story where I don't know if it was KJ like jumped on somebody and he got hurt.
Wasn't it last year where somebody somebody banged into somebody's knee or something like that last season?
And I'm trying to remember.
It was at the Suns. It was at the Suns.
Banged into somebody's knee. I don't even remember.
It was something stupid, but they're stupid injuries, all right?
If a regular man can walk from an injury like that, then the basketball god will be just fine. Exactly. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, man.
And again, on the positive side, you know this because you're a big football guy. You like all these other sports and everything. Sometimes injuries look a lot worse than they actually are. Let's be real. Just saying. Dude, that's as optimistic as I can say. Shout out to the Aussie Suns fans pod, by the way. I've been on their show before. Those guys are awesome.
Australia in the house. I don't know if I did it right.
I don't even want to try, but those are my guys right there. Go subscribe to them.
Cheers, Mike.
They're great.
Cheers, Mike.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
Hey,
tonight was just such a.
Somebody on Twitter said that's not KD. That's AD wearing KD's costume.
That's messed up.
I'm like, all right, here we go.
I don't know, man.
I'm just going through Twitter because you know how Twitter is.
Yeah. I was gonna say I kind of wanted to listen to what Chris Paul and Booker just had to say.
Here's what Drain Rankin just put up. I'm not gonna. I mean, I can send you the video, but I'm sure you can. The quote says, "This is from Booker. The city has been waiting on this. It's a big day. We'll reschedule the party. I'm sure they'll be back. People who missed out tonight. I tried to give him a little something to make it better, but still anticipating his debut." Dude, it's all part of the show. It's all part of the show.
Thank you for bringing that up, Devin Booker, because I sort of tweeted that out. I was like, KD was a late scratch. Booker's like, okay, hold my beer real quick. Devin Booker, I really think, was locked in tonight.
God mode.
He knew what happened. I really believe Booker took over. So we're gonna just listen to what Booker had to say. Let me know if y'all can hear this too. But let's go ahead and listen to what Booker had to say.
For you right now, though, in these last 4 games, what is it? What's been working for you?
It's just team. We've been at a high level when we get out of transition. Not tonight, but having KD on the other wing, that's going to naturally open up space for everybody. And one of the best point guards of all time, delivering the pass on time, on target. DeAndre setting the screens, opening up in space, and Josh Okogie, being a pest to every other team's best player, and making them pay too. So, we're sitting on all cylinders right now.
Look, you've talked a lot about what it can feel like, how much you enjoy playing. Were you looking forward to seeing what it was going to be like for KD's debut?
100%. The city's been waiting on this. It's a big day. We would reschedule the party. I'm sure they'll be back. People that missed out on tonight, I tried to give them a little something to make it better, but we're still anticipating his debut here.
Devin Booker's so cool, man. I'm serious. Like,
Point for you. Right?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask here, but Booker's so cool, man. I mean, that's your superstar player, dude.
He took over tonight. He took over.
Exactly. Like he said, the party's on hold for now. I tried to give them something special tonight. That is your franchise player, dude.
There was a tweet somewhere I saw that when they found out that KD wasn't playing, that Chris Paul told DeAndre and DA and Booker, hey, we know what we got to do. We've played without him. We can still keep winning. We just got to keep going. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I was gonna say that too, like on a positive vibe. Like we saw this team derailed by injuries, and if you look at the schedule closely, we were winning games. Like, yeah, we have 29 something losses, but we were still winning games. Sometimes Booker wasn't even on the court for those games. So I just had to throw that out there. Like, this team is still really good, but I don't know. Shout out to Derek, who says, if you're in here, Hulk smash that like button for my dude Brandon. Appreciate you, Derek. Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Casey too. That's my guy right there. AD would be out for months if that was him. I'm weak. Devin Booker is the best teammate. Yeah,
he really is. I mean, he's just you got to know how to. When one man goes down, even though he's a superstar, then you just got to keep going. You got to keep going. There's a cool video I sent you of Kevin Durant signing autographs. Even though I don't think he was on the bench. He wasn't on the bench, was he, today?
No, he wasn't. That was another alarming thing too. Wow, look at this. I'm about to share this video, but man, look at the swarm of people. Oh my god. Dude, let me share this video real quick.
Is that the one from Gerard Bogle?
Yeah. Gerald Bourguet does great work for the Suns, but look at the swarm of people, man. Oh my god.
It's KD.
It's amazing.
I mean, that girl, look at that girl. The girl in the black, she's like freaking out. You see her? The one in the black jersey. Right,
this is great camera quality too.
Right there. Awesome. Look at her face. Just oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I just met it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I would be like that too, bro. If I met KD, I'd be freaking out.
Check that out. Go back. That guy wearing the old school KD jersey. Look at him. Leaning across.
He's got the pink shoe in his hand.
And he got it signed. All right. Hey, that Seattle jersey's legit.
Also, another thing, I don't know where Gerald was standing during this video, but that just shows how tall Kevin Durant is. I mean, look at the cameras. You can still see Kevin Durant's head like perfectly. You know what I mean? That just stood out to me just now. I don't know why. Also, shout out to the guy wearing the Shazam shirt. That's freaking awesome. Kind of want that shirt.
Where's this Shazam shirt?
He's like left.
He's
in Diamondbacks hat. Yeah, it's kind of a cool shirt.
He's pointing down. Oh, he's got his license plate right there.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude, I don't know.
Welcome to Suns Geek, where we react to fan videos.
Dude, so speaking of Seattle and that Seattle jersey, I don't know if you heard, but like it popped up on my ESPN thing. I don't know if it popped up on yours or not, but let me see if I can find it here. I guess Sean Kemp is being charged for murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I need a sip of my beer real quick before I go on this very short rant. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Again, trying to stay as positive as I can here and shut me up any moment here. But what is going on in the NBA? I'm serious. What is going on in the NBA, dude? First, it starts with this Ja Morant stuff, which that's going to take weeks, if not months, to get resolved. Then we got all these injuries. Then the Kevin Durant stuff happens. And now Sean Kemp, who, if you guys don't know who Sean Kemp is, by the way, holy cow, man. Like a modern, dude. Like, remember when Blake Griffin was healthy and in his prime? It was like that, if not better.
No. Sean Kemp will demolish anybody right now. Like, the guy he wasn't a big guy. I mean, he ballooned later on, but he was just a normal skinny dude.
He was an athletic freak.
But the guy could freaking dunk. Like, dunk.
Preach.
But dude, I mean, the Ja Morant stuff.
I don't even want to get into it. I'm just like, I'm legit asking, like, what is going on? Like,
Ja Morant's just trying to be tough when he does I mean, I'm sure you've seen the video on YouTube, the one I sent you, where they play the Eminem song,
Yeah.
and they're, I think he's just, I think it all started from, he's like, I'm in the West, I ain't got nothing to worry. That's where it started. He's like, I got to be all tough. Boom, the Lakers make the move. The Suns make. Now he's like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, and Derek makes a good point too. Luka got hurt too, and apparently he's gonna have an MRI. Like, what is going on, dude? Like, this is one of the most roller coaster, insane seasons I have ever witnessed.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. I think we need to send in Mexican culture, they call it a limpieza, a cleansing, where they take this is hilarious to you. This is gonna be hilarious to you and a lot of people, but they literally, I remember watching this happen one time, family down in Mexico. This lady came in, dressed all weird, brought in, I thought she was bringing in like a rose, like rose, I don't know what it was, but anyways, it was cilantro. And like, she was like rubbing it like on this guy, and she took an egg and she ran the egg across his head, and then she like cracked it open and she said everything bad's gone, and then she had the thing with smoke and like, and I'm like, what the hell? I asked my mom, like, what's she doing? She's cleansing him. I'm like, hey, maybe we need to send somebody down to Footprint Center and just have them do that. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we take some sage and we just walk around.
It's just one of the most wildest, craziest seasons on and off the court that I've ever witnessed.
I feel bad for Luka, man. I mean, that last game on Sunday, I think I was telling you about it separately, but my brother freaked out. Like, my brother called me, he's like, oh, he's a little bit. And I'm like, why? Why is he a little, why? Oh, you see him get mad because of the foul. He didn't get mad because of the foul. He got mad because he missed the shot. It didn't go in. He knew the game was over. That's what he was reacting to. He wasn't.
I didn't talk about that enough, by the way, in my live show.
But he wasn't pulling a LeBron. He knew he missed the shot. He knew the game was over. That's why he reacted, and he fouled normal. What Booker was doing was complaining about the foul to the ref about something else. And then Luka got in. So, anyways, yeah, there you go.
Way better than Griffin at basketball and pulling drive-bys. Just real quick, the Blake Griffin comparison was more of his dunks. Like, you remember, Blake was dunking on Kendrick Perkins, Mozgov.
No, dude.
That was some of the most insane dunks I've ever seen. But
I would take Kemp over Griffin in dunks.
And look, I know that we probably got a lot of younger viewers out there. I'm telling you, you guys, just go on YouTube, go on TikTok, and look up Sean Kemp. You will see some of the most craziest dunks ever. I mean, him and Gary Payton were elite.
Oh,
and,
dude.
And they, even though they only went to the finals once and they never won a championship, they were some good teams.
The glove.
Sonics team.
The glove.
And by the way, Gary Payton, by the way, never gets talked about. One of the greatest defensive guards of all time. One of the best trash talkers of all time, even till this day. So before we bring on our next guest, we're kind of just talking about whatever. We need some more positive vibes. Just real quick, you guys, I spent like 5 minutes on this last night. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I know that tiny little scan bars there. I added that in there. I call it TikTok. That's what us old people call it. But go ahead and follow me on TikTok. You can literally scan it. Just open your phone camera and just scan it. Let's try it right now.
let's see how this works. Hold on.
I made this little graphic last night. I was kind of bored, you know. I was all ready
for
working.
Hold on. There it is. It is. Oh, well, went away. Hold on.
Follow me on TikTok, you guys.
Try it again.
That's really where I upload a lot of that reacting to Suns Twitter series. And there you go. And speaking of Suns Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Suns Geek. Just search Suns Geek and you'll find me. And also go ahead, like how my friend Casey's in the back doing it. I can see it on my screen. And then also follow me on Instagram too, you guys. Just search Suns Geek and you'll find me. I'm dying right now.
Why are you dying, dude?
It's not working. I can't get it to work.
I'm weak. We are now joined by Casey, also known as the NBA jersey enthusiast, NBA uni tracker. Casey, it's been a while, man. How you been?
I've been busy, tired, working on my the project I shared with you last time. So let me get centered up here. Hold on. Okay, let me get the right spot. Right. Okay, we're good. I guess I should look this way. Yeah, just working on my thing. Just I'm staring at the wall right now. It's weird. Do I need to drink something? I don't have what you guys have, but I can rock out some Mike's Hard if I need to. So
Hey, it's all up to you, man. We're just talking about whatever at this point, chilling, having a good time.
Yeah.
You said you were going to bring on some positive vibes, and I need it.
hey,
Man.
hey,
I need it, bro.
Yeah, it's just a slight speed bump.
I like that. I needed that.
Again, I know Ocho's talked about this. We've talked about this with you guys before. Each thing is just a little small step until he makes that first bucket at home.
Thank you, Kate.
Once that happens, it's like, okay, well, Kevin Durant's a Phoenix Sun.
You know what? I think he's like, I don't want to make my home debut against Oklahoma or Sacramento. Oops! I sprained my ankle.
Yeah, why come back to the team that drafted him and give him the confidence to
The
put him on
nerve
the
of
team for
Kevin
years?
Durant. The nerve. But seriously, Casey, thank you for saying that, because that was something that, I mean, if he did play tonight, I would have talked about how loud that arena would have been.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
So it was the 52nd consecutive sellout. I know.
Would
right?
it have been a sellout if Durant was not on the team?
Ooh.
Sorry, I should be positive vibes. Sorry.
No, that's a fair question.
Who is this guy? Get him out. Get him out.
Bye, Casey. See you later.
Oh, I was kidding, man.
I was about to walk off. You ruined it for me.
I was kidding, man. Oh man,
Yeah.
What a trip.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know.
Yeah, there. I went back in the chat. It was CP3 who knocked knees in last year's finals with somebody in the conference finals. Shout out to Mikey.
I think I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember, man.
So I mean, anything can happen, man. I mean,
Casey, just real quick, what did you take away from KD's injury? Like, what was your immediate reaction?
you should pull the picture I sent you up just so you can see that.
I don't know what was more of a kind of a turn, Katie's ankle, or the way Ocho's hair is going right now.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, say that again.
I don't know what was twisted more, Katie's ankle or how much Ocho's hair is going to the side.
Dude, I saw this in the chat. I don't get what everybody's. My hair's fine. It's just
your hair's gray. I have to point at it because literally it's like I can't serve, but I can ride that wave.
It's like folded. That's all it is. I mean, it's the angle.
It looks fine.
It's the angle that everybody's like. It's funny. I was at the store getting some groceries, and this lady. I'm on my AirPods with my mom. And this old lady, she comes up to me. She's like, and I'm like, and I was like, oh, thank you. I just look away. I'm like, all right. Anyways, yeah.
Picking up moms at the grocery store.
I don't know. She could probably be all our grandma or something like that.
I was going to say, if y'all want, we can probably talk about the standings because the Clippers are about to beat the Raptors. Not really that makes a huge difference in the standings.
Put some money down. Put some money down.
I'm good.
But
I spent a bunch of money on my car. I can't put any money down right now for bets.
What are the standings?
Pulling them up right now.
Pull it up, yeah.
So I don't know if y'all can see this, but I can zoom in too. So pretty much, it seems like literally 13 teams can make the playoffs. And I remember last time I went live, the Mavericks fell from like 5th to 7th. They're still at 7, but look where like the Lakers are right now. The Pelicans are a train wreck. They've dropped from like 1st to like 10th.
How is that possible with the Pelicans?
Dude, it makes zero sense. Look, and I'm not even blaming Zion on this. It's clearly got to be, I don't know if it's like an internal problem or they're just not consistent. They were seriously one of the best teams in the league
last year.
last
We
year,
bar-
and even the
we
start
barely-
of this year.
we barely made it out of the playoffs or we barely made it out of the first round.
Dude, I was overhyping the crap out of the Pelicans. I was like, damn it, if we meet them in the first round, it's not going to be easy. I don't know if it's a coaching thing, and I really like Willie Green a lot, but damn.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, who left their team? No one left their team from last
It was
season,
just
right?
Zion, dude. He's just hurt.
But you
And,
can't see that's the problem is you can't rely on one guy. You can't.
and look, like, I'm actually
Clippers are trained. Clippers aren't trained right.
I will say this though, like,
they're not the Clippers, the Lakers.
I might be overhyping them, but I'm serious. Like, OKC can make the playoffs. Maybe Portland. I don't really trust the Jazz too much, but like, look at OKC, 31 wins, dude. The Pelicans are right there. The Lakers are right there. The Clippers.
I only care if the Lakers don't make it. Anything else, whatever.
I'm rooting for the San Antonio Spurs to be that number 1 draft pick. That's
For Wemby. Tank for Wemby.
Well, because
Wembanyama.
technically speaking, work-wise, San Antonio is my third home. So, Vegas doesn't have an NBA team. And even if they did have a team, I wouldn't root for them.
We're at the point right now where, especially with some of these top teams in the West, you have to look more at the losses than you do the wins. Like, no one's probably catching the Nuggets, but like the Kings are right there. It's like the Grizzlies are pretty much in a down.
Has there ever been I'm just looking at the losses. You said it. Has there ever been a season where most teams have had? I mean, the Nuggets
like
have
similar records.
Yeah,
That's what
look
I'm
how
saying, dude.
look how the Nuggets. Yeah, they have more wins, but they also have 20 losses. That's a lot. Usually, a team who's like number 1 has single-digit losses. The Suns.
For a good chunk of last year, we were like 46-10 or something.
But remember that's what I'm saying. Like, we broke the record last year.
It's a weird season, dude.
Yeah,
and
if you go to the East, Can you see the East?
Yeah, I can scroll up. Even in the East, it's kind of similar. Like, even though the Bulls are a hot mess, they could even make the play-in tournament. The Pacers have definitely fallen off. They had a great start to their season. I don't trust the Raptors. The Wizards have so many problems. The Hawks, they're 5-5 in their last 10. They got Quinn Snyder now running the helm.
They can make it.
It's really like the top 5 teams. Maybe I'll throw the Brooklyn Nets in there because of Brooklyn Bridges. But really, like, the contenders in the East are literally the Bucks, Celtics, and Sixers. The Cavs have definitely fallen off despite their record.
I'm surprised
they won't be easy to beat in the playoffs by any means, but
I'm surprised the Knicks aren't in the top 3.
Dude, did you catch that Knicks Celtics game the other day? Oh my God.
Dude, the Celtics player. Oh, what's his name? Number 0.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum.
No, not Jason Tatum. The other guy. The guy
Brown?
The guy who's like, I'm gonna make both and misses both.
Grant.
Dude.
Grant Williams.
You're an idiot for saying that, dude. Shut your mouth, shoot the free throws, and that's it.
Oh yeah, Fluffy made a good play. Brandon Ingram's injured, but still, I feel like it's a lot more problems with the Pelicans, man.
Yeah,
he has been injured a lot, though. I will give him credit. He's been injured.
He's always been injured, though.
Yeah.
No team
really has a single-digit losses.
No one does.
I'm going back to what Ocho was saying about the 20 losses seeming to be a lot. My research shows that the Heat last year had 29 losses and the Celtics had 29 in 2016-17.
No. What I was saying is it's weird that this season, 20 losses is like the men, up there. Go back to the West. Because I want to see what we're at compared to.
This is like pretty the updated standings too, because
I think we'll finish either in 4th or 6th. It'll be around.
Christopher asked, "What seed will the Suns finish at?" I said this like a while ago. I was like, "You got at least finish 3rd or 4th."
Now, if for some odd god reason Memphis just starts falling off the rails,
which they're kind of doing now,
with all this Ja Morant gun waving,
Brandon Clark's out.
Oh my gosh, just the Ja Morant thing is
they literally got like the day from hell the other day.
Ja Morant may be done. He may be done, dude, with
at least this season.
No. He may be, dude. You carried a gun on an airplane. That's a federal offense. Then you take it into an NBA facility. That's NBA. Then you wave it at a dude. There's so much.
He did this, bro. He held it up and said, "Hey,
Yeah,
hey, kids,
and
you can have
imagine
a gun too."
And the thing with this too is like Gilbert Arenas got in trouble for potential gun. John Morant had an actual fucking gun.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, Gilbert brought it into the arena, which you're not allowed. You're not allowed to do. Okay,
no,
so that's separate. But John Morant, if they find out that he brought it on the plane, that's a federal offense. That's a federal, especially if you don't say that you technically can take a gun on the airplane, but you have to, do the procedures on it. If he,
but we don't know for sure if he didn't do that or not. We don't know.
Well, if they find out he did, I'm sorry to say this, dude, but his career might be over.
I totally agree.
Shams Charania said earlier, like the Colorado Police Department or whatever says they don't have enough evidence or something, but that doesn't mean the story's over. I mean,
and then he beat up a minor too. Yeah, somebody said it right here, now.
And it's not even that. I'm sure the NBA is still going to be on this, and it's not going away anytime soon.
So here's my thing: if Memphis drops, if let's just say they start losing games, Suns could move up to third. So could Golden State.
Yeah.
No, somebody will, dude. Here's my thing: somebody's always wanting to put bad on somebody. Somebody's out there they're gonna do something to get this guy. So as much as it sucks saying it, somebody's gonna blow the whistle on this guy.
Is that Devin Booker in boxing gloves or boxing tape? What is that?
No, that's him. That's Manitas de Piedra. That's it. It looks like Booker from far away. But I'm like, literally, oh no. That's Manitas de Piedra.
We gotta be like Casey doing his phone.
If only somebody knew how to Photoshop and could put Booker's face on that.
That would actually be sick. And then put it on and then put it on the shirt.
I'll get started right now.
Manita, I'll say his name since you can't say it, Brandon. Manitas de Piedra. What's up? There you go.
I wouldn't have got that.
David Benavidez, the boxer from Phoenix. Okay, that's who it is. Okay, there you go.
I'm sorry. From far away, it looked like Devin Booker.
Yep, he is a world champ. I see the Suns. I mean, if Memphis starts falling off the rails, I could see the Suns third. That would put them up against the Mavericks or the
maybe the Timberwolves.
Well, here's another thing. What if the Mavericks start falling off too? Now that with this with the
Luka injury.
Yeah.
And they haven't been consistent either. Like even when they have Luka, they're not that consistent.
There you go. 50-game suspension. Now, does that start this season? Probably. He's done. He's done this season.
It's going to be fines.
He's done this season. Mm-hmm. John Morant is done this season.
And they just lost Brandon Clark to injury, and they have so many problems.
And even if they make the playoffs, I don't see them.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. But look, I don't want to sound too overconfident. Minnesota's had a roller coaster of a season. Karl Anthony Towns has been out forever. I'm not saying they're going to be an easy out, but I don't trust them in the playoffs. Even the Clippers, dude, like even if Kawhi's playing and all that, like I don't trust them. I think it's like the Warriors, the Nuggets, and I don't know, maybe the Kings I would worry about. I mean, there's not many. And then maybe if Luka's healthy, maybe, but like.
I don't know about the Nuggets. I don't know.
We'll
Kings, maybe.
Kings will be a tough first or second round exit for any team. They're great on offense. They're not great on defense.
Well,
and they're young too. They're young.
If you were to play out to make the playoffs right now, it would be Mavericks and Kings, Nuggets and Clippers.
Casey's going to take a breather real quick.
There you go. Minnesota Suns. I would like that matchup. That wouldn't be a bad matchup.
Al says, is Katie out for a few days or weeks? Well, we actually do not know at the time.
We'll find out tomorrow.
What we do know, and this is confirmed by the media, is that Kevin Durant is in a boot, and we'll have to see. It could be a day, it could be a week. Who knows?
A boot is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
I don't know, man. I just
take a sip of your beer. I have this much left down here. So
yeah, I only got like where your finger is too. Like, cheers.
There you
My
go.
guy DJ Ocho was nice enough to send me this delicious, tasty beer, y'all.
Broken Skull.
Just another reminder that we're just kind of talking whatever right now. We do appreciate everybody that's here. Follow me on TikTok, y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter.
Somebody said, I am Kevin Durant, and to be honest, I faked the injury. I was scared to play.
Wait, where's that comment at?
I'm gonna send it to you right now. I just some
Was it on
random
Twitter
person.
or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I
Twitter.
don't see it in the chat.
Yeah. This is something that's funny, man. You know,
I gotta share this real quick.
yeah, because I mean, right now trending worldwide is Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny how like people are. I'm sure you have teams that are flipping out crazy.
I am Kevin Durant. To be honest, I faked the injury. I was scared to play. So good. That's got to go in my son's Twitter series.
There you
So
go. That's a good one to save.
Here's my guy Casey. He's back doing the phone thing again, trying to scan.
I can't. Where the barcode's just not working, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you. See, Ozzy has a point. Ozzy has a point. If KD doesn't play against Sacramento, he will be back. Yeah, of course. The goon.
What do y'all want to talk about, man? We can talk about whatever at this point.
I'll just say I went to a King games this year, and they are loud this year.
I talked about that last live show. They are some of the most loyal fans you will ever meet, especially the real ones that actually go to the games.
They're so loud. Yeah, they're so loud. Westbrook had to kick people out of the game.
And you know what? Just real quick, I feel like that does matter in the playoffs a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's going to decide a game or anything, but that does matter.
You got to remember the year we went to the finals. We were the first, and I'm talking about Arizona in general. We were the first. You got to crush. You got to crush it down. There you go. You got to remember back when we made to the playoffs, we were one of the only teams in the first round to have a full arena when we went to the finals. Like they had that little area behind the team benches closed off, but and there were some teams that were like, dude, Phoenix has home advantage right now because they have a full arena.
I agree with this comment too. Watch all the national media and all the shows tomorrow. Continue to say we have no depth and it's doom and gloom now. It's going to be everywhere tomorrow.
I'm in media.
Everywhere.
I'm in media. And we never get respect in Arizona.
Yep.
Just saying.
I do agree though. It's all clicks. It's all ratings and review and all that stuff. It's all about the clicks and everything. And
look at what the goon said. 2 comments down.
Freeze KD and carbonate.
I'm all for that. Let's do it. Hey, we'll see you in a few weeks, man. Take care.
I don't know. I think of the Super Trooper thing where just having that vat of like liquid, just kind of like rehabbing. Is it Super Troopers? That's the wrong movie. No. Whatever.
Look at you with these bottom graphics, man. All right.
I know. I went crazy last night. I spent like 30 minutes on all this. I mean, I should do this for a living. That's how great they are.
I thought a professional did them, to be honest.
Did you see the intro, the little countdown thing I made for this guy?
No, I'll probably see it. You probably do it at the end, right?
What, you mean this intro?
Yes.
Yeah. Chronologically frozen KD.
Is that John Morant? Sorry.
No.
Bad
Turbo.
joke. Bad joke. Sorry. He did.
Oh!
I think I really should leave after that way.
Hold on, do it again. Oh!
Hold on.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Anyone watching, if you want to, just put some hate in the comments towards me. Don't leave it for these two guys. I deserve it. I'm sorry.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Casey, you were supposed to bring positivity to the show, and you blew it, man.
Hey, on other news,
I got my guitar. I can make it positive.
But by the way, heard from an insider at the arena. I'll go down to that one. That's a good.
Oh,
Dude, How?
No way. Ricky says, heard from an insider at the arena. Katie has a broken toe.
Oh, he does.
Oh, no way.
Oh my God.
Can't confirm that to be true. The only guy I trust right now is Flex from Jersey. And he sometimes gets that injury information because he was the one that said Kevin Durant was going to play against Charlotte. He had that before Sham Charania did.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's
And
in a
look,
He's in a walking boot though.
I've never had a toe injury, but they can keep you out for that. Just
Turf
saying.
toe does keep you out. Turf toe
Yeah,
does.
turf toe.
But go just do you have the picture? Just the picture. Because I want to explain it. I'm not a doctor. But I have
it.
had
It's just
but I have had a serious ankle injury, and I'm just gonna tell you. I dislocated and fractured my right ankle in high school.
I don't have that exact photo, but I have the one that I screenshotted.
The one that I sent you.
This is a version of it. I have it. I just don't have it. It's like this one.
There you go. That's okay.
Yeah, that's one I screenshotted.
So.
Jeez, look at that, man.
Hold on. So, how do you break it? You can't break a toe right here. You can't.
Yeah.
This is all just ligament. It's a sprain. They'll probably I mean, if it's swollen tomorrow, which I doubt it, because dude, if you play the whole video, he gets up and he's walking fine.
Right.
If it was very serious, you wouldn't be walking and putting any pressure on it. He's fine. Stop overreacting.
We won't know anything until I'm not even gonna say tomorrow. I feel like it's gonna be like the what's Friday? I feel like Friday, that's when we're gonna really find out. You know what I mean? They're gonna keep this under wraps. I was gonna show the video, like the actual video of him warming up and all that, real quick. So y'all can say what you wanted to say, but
yeah, see,
this
Ozzy,
is like
Ozzy,
the video. I didn't mean to have sound. Go on. I'm sorry.
Ozzy said it. He finishes off the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, like he gets right back up.
Yeah, he's fine.
Just walking on it.
He's feeling it out. He's making sure he's fine. Stop overreacting.
They show the guys going. I'm serious. Like what the guys are doing right there. They need to like triple that. You know what I mean?
But dude,
over to it.
How do we know? How do we know something was on there?
Look at it. Shoots. Yeah, I mean,
fine. Small toe on the side of the foot. That the pinky toe doesn't do for
not
anybody.
only does he get up, he finishes off the next 5 minutes of his workout.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If it's a less frank injury, which is if you have your foot, here's the foot, right? This is the outside of it. If he fractured, then he's done.
Yeah.
But dude, I've had that injury, that less frank injury, which is where you break the outside, you fracture the outside bone, and yeah.
I will say there was just a medical doctor though who made like a video. I retweeted it, and the guy pretty much said like it didn't necessarily look like he slipped. Looks like he kind of just turned the ankle. That's scary, dude.
I mean, look at him though. Look, he's walking. He's like,
yeah,
he's doing everything. I don't want to talk about it anymore, man.
Me neither, man.
If people are just like, oh, he did this, and
Casey, any thoughts?
Dr. Monty, look at the last message I sent you, and then you can go from there.
Hold on, Casey, what do you think, man? You're getting quiet over there.
I'm letting you guys talk. You guys are the experts here.
I'm no expert, man.
It's just painful. That's all I can say.
Kevin Durant ankle injury leaves Monty Williams with cautious update.
You got to show the picture though.
Hold on. Clutch points. Hold on.
Clutch points.
Those guys.
Dr. Monty, man.
Follow me on Twitter, by the way, everybody. Follow me on Twitter. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
It's a little too soon, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, see, Jose said it. The shoe gave out. That's fine. The shoe gave out.
At least it wasn't like Zion in college.
Oh, dude, I remember that. I'm not even a college guy, but I remember that. It could be true. The shoe gave out. It happens.
Completely random, but I sent you a photo too. While you were showing the picture, I was blocked.
Shout out to
shout out
Iverson
to Iverson,
Vlogs. Brunson wore a boot and was out 2 games. Appreciate the $1.99 super chat. That's your second super chat of the night, and I appreciate it, Iverson.
Hey, shout out to him, man. Shout out to Iverson.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What did you?
Uh-oh.
Can y'all see this? I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's all
see-
good. No, it's all good.
Yeah, his shoe wasn't tied. He's fine. His shoe wasn't tied. That's all it is.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I don't know, y'all. What do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about for another 10 minutes and we'll get out of here?
I'm
Talk
good.
about
man.
whatever at this point.
I was gonna go out tonight, but I'm probably not.
Y'all want to call it?
We could chat about things. I don't know.
Talk about life and things.
Let's
Still
talk
got
about
39 people in here just listening.
Talk about
to us.
jerseys.
I wanted to see if anybody wants to ask us questions. It's in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, put the link in. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about like in the comments.
Ask
in the
us a
comments.
question, y'all. Ask us.
Yeah,
we need
see-
questions right now. We need content to talk about.
He didn't even
Suns Geek, what's your favorite color?
Seeing how I'm always wearing purple all the time.
It's definitely indigo.
indigo.
He didn't even squint though.
He didn't. I'm telling you,
He got
His-
right back up.
Yeah.
I think it caught him by surprise.
I think his face like expanded more.
I just love that picture. Casey. Oh my god. Ask us questions, everybody. Get the questions in right now. If you're generous enough, send in a super chat, but you totally don't have to do that. Live with DJ Ocho and Casey over at NBA Uni Tracker. It's been a weird show, but kind of a good show, though. You know what I mean? I didn't know
you
what
ready?
to expect.
Are you ready? Are you ready for March Madness? No, dude. College basketball's a joke.
If we actually had draft picks, which I don't even know if we have our second this year, maybe, but even then, no, because we're so damn good. I'm not gonna read Dagoon's comment. I'll let you guys read that, but
Wow.
I'm weak.
You too? Just
Who is the goon?
Run the entire video over and over. You can see he rolls his ankle under a shoe. It doesn't even give the stability that he needs.
Yeah, yeah.
It could have just been a malfunction. I mean, I don't know. This is just the video that I clipped that I made earlier.
That's the video everybody on the internet.
This is from Kellen Olson, by the way. He had a great angle of it. Arizona Sports. Oh, and then this clip I think was from Sporting News.
It wasn't even a slip. Yeah, you could just totally see.
This was from Dwayne Rankin. Yeah, he just falls, man. It just looks like he got surprised. Like
I think he just missed. Yeah, see. Look at him. He's fine.
Oof.
He's fine.
Well, yeah. Even the slightest tweak, you're gonna feel it, and you'll be like, "Oh, fuck, shit."
Facts.
Oh,
there's that great picture of Casey. That's gonna go in the Suns Geek Hall of Fame. So good.
I'm glad. I had to get the shot. I was like, how could I?
Hey, ooh, here's a good question. And maybe we can go back to the standings for this. Not that question, but
what did I even say? Hold on.
They said,
they
said
okay. I can
not gonna lie, he had us all in the first. What? I don't know. Anyways,
I got one after this.
Who is your top 8 in the West? That's a great question. I don't even know if I can fully process that question. The problem is, like I said earlier, there's just a lot of teams I don't trust. But I'll say this. I don't think the Jazz are going to get in there. I think it might be the top 8 right now. Nuggets, Kings.
Put the standing,
no particular order. No particular order.
Put the standings up and put us off to the side so we can see them.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I mean, you can block me again. I'll just do that again.
No,
block you again. Block you, Casey. No particular order, but this is probably going to be the top 8, like as it is right now. Nuggets, Kings, Grizzlies, Suns. No particular order. Warriors, Timberwolves, Mavs, Clippers. The Lakers, the Pelicans, the Thunder. They have a chance. Maybe even the Blazers if Dame keeps cooking like he's been doing lately. Ever since his 71-point game. But even then, I don't trust a lot of these teams in the West. I don't even know if there is a top 8 in the West. It's like top 4 or 5.
Dude,
That's a great question from Al Mack.
All I
How
really
is it-
care. Go ahead. You go first.
The two that are my surprise are Minnesota and the Pelicans. It should be flip-flopped. Should be the Pelicans where the Timberwolves are at.
Timberwolves
The
had
Timberwolves-
a rough start to the season.
Yeah.
My guy, Let's Talk Wolves, has been on this channel, and man, they've had we think we've had a crazy season. They've had a wild one, man.
Hey, I like what Ozzy Suns fan says about the Portland
Yeah,
Trailblazers.
Zion missing 2 more weeks. I think the Blazers could sneak into the playoffs. I'm telling you, look at Dame's stats. He's been cooking lately.
Dude,
He can literally carry them. to the play-in.
If the Grizzlies fall off and the Lakers fall off, I see Oklahoma and Portland sneaking into the play-in.
Don't sleep on the Thunder, y'all. They could really get in. I'm banking on that.
Hey, John Morant could be getting traded. Is that real? Is that real? I don't know. I don't know.
Traded to China.
Oh man,
Is that positive vibes enough for you guys?
that's go back to the
Aussie Suns fan made a good point. Nurk came back too. Nurk's a big part of their team. Yeah, that's a good point.
You got to scroll up in the comments quick. Christopher Garcia said something about me that I want to address.
Hold on. Let's see. Christopher Garcia.
How far up? Let's look.
Casey Loki looking like Luca. Get him out of here.
And that's cold.
What?
Do I look like Luca? Really?
John-
What am I flirting on female referees? Like what? Like is that what I got to do?
Hey, John Moran would kill on the Bullets.
Wait, what?
I
Oh,
can't. I
man.
can't. We're gonna get so flagged.
No,
Dude.
no.
I mean, I could pick up something off the floor and wave it here, and we would all get flagged. but I
He
ain't gonna
doesn't
do
look
that.
like Luca. He's not crying and throwing a tantrum. Exactly. That's
No,
how I
Luka
look.
Luka doesn't.
I'm not right now.
Hold on. Luka doesn't throw tantrums. That's only LeBron.
Oh, LeBron, LeBaby. That's his name.
Yeah. Bro, go violate you can't.
All right, y'all. I think we're gonna call it right there.
So to finish off on this top 8, I mean, I don't think Minnesota should be there. I don't think New Orleans should be where they're at. I would
Lake-
flip flop those. I do see Memphis. I do see them falling off if they just keep if they lose out, they're done. They'll just fall off. I would love to see Portland just I would love Portland to get into that 10th and just run it all the way up into the playoffs. That would be, I mean, would they still play? So it goes 10 versus 9, then it's winner plays 8, and that's the plan.
I believe so. Because
Or
it's
do
always
they
been
play
1-8, 2-7, et cetera. et
No,
cetera.
but I'm saying the plan is usually 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Winner
yeah,
winner goes to play 8, then that winner goes into the playoffs, correct?
It's a little confusing, but yeah, it's a version of that. Yes.
Yeah, the one that LeBron hates.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I've become a
I love
fan
the- I
of
love
the
the-
play-in
I love-
tournament.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I had an old school approach about it because like I'm a fan of NBA history, but it's literally like it sounds cliche, but it's true. It's like a playoff, like win or die. Like I love it. Like it's playoff vibes, March
dude,
Madness, however you want to put it.
You
I
can be
like
the,
it, man.
You can be the 10th seed and knock off the 9th and the 8th seed and make your way in. Now you're technically number 8, but you're number 10 playing against the number 1.
Exactly.
You could technically upset them.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is with the playoffs, here's my thing. And I think I've told you this before is I say you take the best top 8 teams from both, then you figure it out by record, and you go 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, 3 versus 14, and you just keep going like that.
Yeah.
I don't care about East versus West. You take the top 16 teams with the best record, they go to the playoffs. You go 1-16, 2-15, 3-14, and so on until you get there. That's how I would do it. That would be me because you would get some good matchups. I mean, can you go to the overall standings real quick? The
Yes.
overall,
Yes.
the whole NBA overall.
Go to league.
Yeah. So theoretically, right now,
I
if
can't
we
really
were
get
to-
it all on the screen, but that's
no,
a
that's fine.
decent
But
amount.
but that's 1 through 16, right?
Yeah,
If you count it real
I
quick.
believe
Yeah,
so.
that's 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Suns are what,
right
like
now-
9th or 10th?
who is?
The Suns are like in the whole league.
So right now you would have the Bucks against the Hawks. Then you would have the Nuggets, Dallas. I mean, you still have some East and West, East versus East and East West, but then you get into these that's how I would do it. I would say best top 16 teams in the NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with
Done.
that.
And
I
then,
think go ahead,
Okay.
Casey. Go ahead. Go ahead.
then would you? I know they talked about in the offseason. Would you bring in relegation?
No, not in the NBA. No.
I know they're talking about, and that'll be a way for them to stop tanking.
No. I would. I mean, go back. Scroll down to the bottom. No. Stay there. Scroll down to the bottom. All the way. Is that the bottom?
That's the bottom right there.
So right now, if the season ended right now, you're telling me Detroit would get sent to the G League? That's not fair.
I'd say the bottom four.
No, dude.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
No,
It's
hold on. Can you
too many
pull up
bright futures on the line.
hold on. Can you pull up the G League top the standings at all in this thing or no?
I don't believe so.
Click on the 3 dots.
Oh,
up
yeah, we
here.
can actually. G League schedule standings.
So that's the Eastern Conference. Can
That
you do the
sucks, man. That
Can you do the whole league or no?
It doesn't give me
Go
showcase cup.
go to the West, just to see who.
It
where's the top-
sucks. The Suns don't have their G League team.
So go
anymore,
back up.
man.
So right now, the Long Island is the first place. Go back because they have the overall best record. If you go scroll back up.
Yeah, it was like 21-3. Wow, that's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
So you're telling me
They've won 15 in a row. What the
you'd
hell?
have so you want to replace the theoretically you want to replace Detroit with Long Island and give 2 team. Now you have 3 teams in the New York City area.
Yeah, it does. I know.
Hold on. Then you want to send second place would be Delaware. So then
Not
you
gonna
want to
read
go
your
play.
comment, John.
Then you want to play in Delaware and in
Oh,
Maine, dude.
God.
No,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Real
I
quick,
would
real
not
quick.
want to play in Delaware
In
or Maine.
Casey's defense, though, I'm not saying they're going to do it because they're not going to do it. But Adam Silver is always experimenting. And look what happened in the rookie sophomore game this year. They had G League players, Scoot Henderson, future draft pick. Just saying. They're not going to do that, though. There's too many bright
No,
futures on the line.
I'm just wondering though if it would change the way teams
Yeah,
play
yeah.
instead of because obviously they say, oh, we're not tanking. They're tanking.
Oh,
In
the
all
Spurs
fairness,
are taking.
though-
Spurs are taking.
In all fairness, though, a
Yeah.
lot of those bottom teams have been injured, like the Pistons. They probably wouldn't have made the playoffs. So they've been brutally injured, man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
On that note, though, gentlemen,
you can't do relegation in the NBA. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you
they-
can do it. You can do it in the Euro basketball. See, now that's different. In real quick before we finish off, so you still have your leagues in these countries out in Europe, but then they all take their winners. Their top, I think it's their winner and their second and third place teams, and they go to Euro League, and that's where you have all the European teams playing in this one league. So there's it's crazy. And I'm going to explain this real quick, and I may be wrong, I may be right, but it's crazy. You actually have 2 leagues playing at the same time. So Euro League is playing with all these European teams, and then you're still playing in your regular country league.
Yep.
So think if there was a world league, right, where you take the top 2 teams from each country, real quick.
Yeah.
So who was it last year? It was the Mavericks, and who was in the championship last year?
the
Warriors.
my brain
Warriors.
is fried. Yeah, Warriors and
All right, so
I should know this
Celtics.
because
Warriors,
I was
Celtics.
Warriors Celtics. Yeah, because I was rooting for the
Okay.
Celtics.
so think about this right now. You have the World League going on at the same time, plus your NBA season. So Your team has to play its season here in the States. Oh, hey, you have a game against Tel Aviv, whatever, in Tel Aviv. Oh, shit, we got to fly out there and play that and then come back. Dude, it's impossible to do that. It's impossible. Yeah. I mean, you want to know when relegation is going to happen? And I bet you guys, Brandon will agree with me. When college basketball is done. Because I'm sorry, but college basketball this is another YouTube we could do here. Another college basketball is a joke. There you go. Yeah. Ricky has it.
All right, y'all. Tell the people where to find y'all, man. If they're just joining in. DJ Ocho, let's start with you, man. Tell the people where to find you.
The Real DJ Ocho on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
somewhere
TikTok.
down there. TikTok.
It's right there underneath my name, right there. The Real DJ Ocho. I'm on your radio in Phoenix, Vegas, temporarily, San Antonio, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Miami, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
And you were so generous enough to send me these awesome beers that I drank tonight. It was beautiful.
Broken Skull.
Hey, crushed one.
Hey, where's mine?
Clean one.
I've actually.
I don't drink. I don't drink. No.
I've actually been meaning to send him this for like a couple years already. So there you go. Because me and this guy were playing Rocket League during stay at home, and like literally he calls me at like 2 a.m. He's like, "Hey man, you all right?" I'm like, "Oh, you're up." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. You want to play Rocket League? All right, man, let's play Rocket League.
Let's do it.
We went live on Twitch for like a game once. Dude, you did.
We can actually do that on your YouTube one of these days. Right? We should do that one day.
Wait, hold on. Is the stream on in your background right now?
Yeah.
I'm just noticing that right
now.
Wow. I wasn't paying attention at all. And then I look at it, I was like, wait, hold on.
I love it.
So technically there's only how many viewers are in here right now?
40.
Technically 39.
Thank you to all 40.
39 because that's one of the no I wanted to see I wanted to see this countdown that I did for Geek here, and I was like, hey dude, I'm gonna put it on there.
Well now we can't see it though while he's doing it though, so
no I was watching it before I came on here.
No, I know.
Real quick, just shout out to my guy John from the Suns Jam Session podcast. Had a really good conversation with him yesterday. That's my guy over there. Subscribe to their podcast. They're live after every game. I'm trying to be like a wannabe Suns Jam over here. I'm trying to go live after every game. But with all that said, today was a pretty good show, all things considered. Casey, let the people know where to find you, man.
You can find me at Casey Vitelli on Twitter and Instagram.
And NBA.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Take off that thing.
Oh,
Lindsay said something, and I gotta just. Stone Cold song. There you go, Lindsay.
What is that?
What's Stone Cold?
Beer.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. You don't know who Stone Cold is?
No.
Dude, if you don't know,
I know who Stone Cold is.
Okay, well that's his
Casey,
theme song.
Let the people know at NBA Unitracker where to find you.
Well, 1 second, I gotta type something quick.
He's booted. You've been erased.
What? Are you?
What?
No way. Dude, no, that's not real.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
You retired NBA Unitracker? Like permanently?
It's still there, but my focus has gone elsewhere. So it's kind of like
no.
I have to cut something.
Dude, that makes me sad, bro. We're still doing those Jersey shows during the off season.
No, I'm still down for that. Yeah, but I have other things that have come up that I'm gonna be taking the time for. Unfortunately, NBA Unitracker is just not in the picture right now.
I understand that, man. Real life comes first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before we get out of here, though, this is actually sort of breaking news. 3 minutes ago, Dwayne Rankin from the Arizona Republic says practice is not scheduled tomorrow. Remember, they have 2 days off. So before we get out of here, Suns not scheduled practice tomorrow. Oh boy.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh boy.
You want to know where Kevin Durant's at right now, everybody? Ocean 44, right across from the Suns facility. All right. He said he's been going to eat there. He'll be at the training facility to watch. That shit, they'll sneak him in somehow without any. Watch all these cameras around 44th Street and Camelback, and there he stop overreacting.
All right, y'all. Everything's gonna be okay. This has been a great show. Phoenix Suns for life, win or lose. Thank y'all for being here. DJ Ocho, thank you for being here for a good chunk of this show. Thank you for the incredible beer. This stuff's awesome. I can't wait to drink it again. Casey, thank you for bringing the positive and hilarious vibes on here.
Maybe not also
Everybody in the
positive.
chat.
So
I know we didn't really get many people on today, and I know I didn't really address the chat, but y'all are amazing. 39 people have been listening to us just ramble for like 30 minutes. So.
and also, Lindsay, I do know Stone Cold. I do know him. Don't fire. I'm not fired, please. I love being here.
All right, y'all. It's been a blast. We will see you guys after the Suns Kings game on Saturday. Peace out, y'all.
Hold
Stay
on, hold
safe
on.
out
Look,
there.
look at me quick. Make sure you Hulk smash that like button. And if you know if it has to do with the Phoenix Suns, this guy's gonna make a video about it.
Peace out, you guys. God bless. Stay safe. Peace out and go Suns.